What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore? I'll go first. Student loan debt. How is it that our grandparents paid $5 to get an education, but we're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars? Something fishy is going on here. What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
What is a 5-day work week? What is Ticketmaster and Live Nation's monopoly on ticket sales? What is printer fucking ink prices? What is your mom?
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
The entire process of getting a job. I would first like to state that this video was inspired by an email I just got about a job notification from Indeed. One new client advisor position in remote, fucking pay range is between $7.30 an hour and $26.96. What the fuck? I cannot fathom why on earth there would be such a vast pay range for the same position. Like, I don't fucking whatever. And they're already being generous by listing the rate of pay on the job application. Like, normally you have to pussyfoot around and go on like first, second, and third dates in the form of interviews with companies before they even give you like a ballpark estimate of what you're gonna be making. If you are an employer and you do not put the rate of pay on your job listings outright, like where it's clear as day and there's no question about it, you fucking suck. You're actually ass. You're seriously so fucking bad. And jobs expect you to put so much of your energy and your spirit into the position. They're basically like, we are looking for a charismatic, energetic, absolutely dumb motherfucker with nothing going on, willing to dedicate all of their time to this position for a rate of pay that's cost efficient to the company. Must be able to multitask and work well in high-paced environments. Then you finally get the interview and you gotta deal with shit like,
Okay, your resume looks good. So tell me about a challenge and how you overcame it.
well, it's a challenge to find a job, and I overcame it by booking this fucking interview.
Perfect. Love that. Okay, do you have any schedule conflicts?
Yeah, I have college classes 2 days a week for 4 hours a day in the morning, so I was hoping to be able to work afternoons on those days.
Oh my god. Absolutely fucking not. I can't even believe you would ask such a thing. No, we need your soul. Like, we need you here. And how's your social media presence? Is it family friendly?
What, are you going to be giving the customers my Instagram?
Oh no, nothing like that. It's just you're just an extension of the company, and we want to make sure that you're putting out a positive image for us.
What is this, fucking feudal era Japan? You think I'm going to dishonor your family by shitposting or something? Shit you not, I was desperate for another job last year, so I applied to this auto shop. I showed up for the interview. The guy started talking to me like I already had the job. He's like, all right, I want you here on Friday, 7 in the morning. And I'm like, whoa, pal, what's going on? Like, what's even the rate of pay? And he looks at me like, oh, here's the part that's going to get him. He goes, it's $10 an hour, but, before you have any qualms with that, you're going to be working 70 hours a week, so you get overtime. You're going to get 20 hours of $15 an hour overtime, and then 10 hours of $20 an hour for double overtime. So you're really going to be making it up in the hours. Maybe OnlyFans isn't that bad.
And everybody wonders why there's a labor shortage.
I'm just glad that I enjoy the job that I have. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to fucking do this. I don't want to fucking... Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for contacting.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
Paying money to live on planet Earth. I'm sorry, I'm still not over it. Humans are supposed to be the sophisticated, intelligent species, and we're the only ones that have nothing but resources, and our dumbasses can't take advantage of it because of money. Do y'all realize how ridiculous it is that we have to pay to be born and then pay to die? We have to pay to get access to information about the world around us. We have to pay to get to the place that pays us, and then we have to turn around and give that money back. And there are no exceptions. There's no, I'm sorry, I am a child. May I be excused? No, you are not excused. You better figure it out. I'm convinced that humans are really not the most intelligent. We're not the intelligent species, y'all. We're actually quite stupid. You don't see monkeys doing this shit, and they have thumbs. We have literally figured out how to harness energy from the sun to power our devices. We have mastered air travel, sea travel, land travel, and we still can't figure out how to stop eating each other alive.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
Motherhood in America. We're indoctrinated to believe that this is the only way that us women will truly be fulfilled in life. But if we choose to stay home, then we're labeled just a mom. But if we choose to go to work, then we're shamed for not being home. Most of us can't really afford to stay home, But if we go to work, then most of our check goes to childcare, care that if we did, we would be doing for free. We are taught to carry the mental and physical load of all of the work in the home, including raising the children. And then we're labeled high maintenance, ungrateful nags and told no one forced you to have kids when we ask for help sharing the workload. We're put on a pedestal and labeled heroes, but then repeatedly ignored when we ask for help. Most of us adore being a mother, and we're really grateful for it, and we really like the relationship aspect of it. But on the business side, the United States exploits, scams, and abuses us to get free labor and keep us so busy and stressed that we don't have time to smash the patriarchy and change the world for good. It's a total scam.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore? I'll go first. Student
college. And the main reason I'm saying this is because unless you're in STEM or some like niche business, finance, something like that, it really doesn't matter. Also, the main thing I hear about having a college degree is that it gets you in the door for jobs. Not even that necessarily the college degree goes for. So it's like, cool, I had to spend $100,000 to get into the fucking door. No, that's not my flavor of tea, honestly. I don't fucking like that.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
Everything is sort of a scam. So let's go through a list of some of them. Eye cream, biggest scam. The skin under your eyes is the same as your chin. Having the privilege to pay to set up your own internet router. Ink cartridges. They are so expensive. Most companies don't make money selling printers, they make money selling ink. The wedding industry is a scam. If you tell a venue or a bakery that you need something for a wedding, it's going to be a lot more expensive than telling them you're doing it for a family reunion. The baby industry is a super scam. They grow out of their clothes immediately. Having a child puts people into literal medical debt. Speaking of which, dying is a scam. The funeral industry makes tens of thousands of dollars from like one family for charging for a casket, holding a service. And the biggest scam of all, the own nothing economy. Uber, DoorDash, social media companies, they don't actually make anything, but they profit off of us.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
Those Korean barbecue places that make you cook your own food, because why the hell am I paying you to cook my own food? I could have just did that shit at home if I wanted to cook.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore? I'll go first. Student
The amount of things that we're tipping for nowadays is just absolutely insane. Like, you'll walk into a bagel shop and they will go to the back, hand you the bagel, didn't do a goddamn thing. They'll still pull out the iPad, do the whole tip song and dance, and you feel terrible because you're like, well, I mean, they're going to know. They're going to see if I tip them or not, so you end up giving them $1. It's just like, they didn't fucking deserve that dollar. It's just the worst.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
Food in the United States, it's not food. Where should we start? One of the major differences I've seen whenever I leave the country is tradition. Eating in America is kind of related to stress and a lack of boundaries. Here in Europe, it isn't uncommon to sit down and eat for 3.5 hours. It's an experience you're supposed to enjoy and share with your family. Versus in America, I can't even tell you how many drive-thrus I've been through during a normal weekday just trying to keep up. In Spain, there's 4 meals a day. In Germany, there are 3 meals a day. In America, it isn't uncommon to eat once. This is a result of eating and drinking in America. I experience inflammation here and then again in my stomach. Okay, I've been back here in Madrid a little over 10 days now. Food is definitely fresher. I've bought all my fruits and vegetables from a guy off the street who grows them on his own and is happy to show us what they look like. In America, I had to become a vegetarian for dietary reasons. Here, I've been loading up the calamari and salmon. 0 gut problems. So as my skin clears, my hair grows, my mental health starts shooting back up, I'm realizing America's been the problem the entire time, y'all.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
Giving 2 weeks notice if you're leaving your job. Do they give you a 2 weeks notice if they're going to fire you? No. There's no loyalty. We owe them nothing.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
Dating apps. I'm Lily, an intersectional feminist dating coach. I am here to help you create a love life that feels like self-care and that leads to extraordinary love. Let's get into it. Dating apps were created literally like slot machines, starting with the Tinder model, right? Swipe left, swipe right. Their job is to literally get you with a gallon bag full of quarters at the Atlantic City casino, sitting in that chair with your big gulp, putting in the quarters one by one, addicted, just waiting until you hit triple cherry. They are a business. They are in this to make money. Their shareholders want to see growth. And so their job is to addict you, right? One of the things about dating apps is they hijack the pleasure center of our brain, so we crave cheaper and cheaper rewards, very similar to McDonald's fries, which are delicious. They have sugar in them, right? So they're not going to fill you up, and you're going to want more. Dating apps do the same thing. They give you enough of the good stuff to keep you coming back, not enough of the good stuff to actually help you find love and get into meaningful connections and conversations. Okay, in 2018, Match.com was sued by the FTC for fraudulent dating app behavior. They were creating bots and luring people into, swindling people into paid app upgrades. This is why paid app upgrades are garbage, and I'll do another video on that. Another thing you have to know about this article in the New York Times and this whole situation is that Match Group is the conglomerate that owns Match.com, Tinder, Hinge, Plenty of Fish, a couple of others, huge heavy hitters. Bumble is one of the only holdouts from acquisition, and that doesn't mean much. I don't love Bumble either. I'll do another video about that. But here's the deal, Match.com, Match Group, is in it to make money. This shit is going to continue if you don't know how to get in charge of your dating life right now with all of the agency and main character energy. Another thing that you need to keep in mind is that if you're reaching for a dating app when you are bored and you're looking for a relationship, unintentional effort leads to unintentional results. Intentional effort leads to intentional results. Your brain goes into cognitive overload when it sees too many faces, when it has too much information. Cognitive overload shuts down the higher functioning in your brain. And I think this is one of the reasons why we see so much ghosting and bad behavior, because literally people's brains are not working at 100% when we are all addicted to dating apps. There are only two reasons to use a dating app. Are you ready? Number one, to meet somebody outside of your social circle. Number two, to get to know your dating personality. Your dating personality means, what do you want? How do you ask for it? How do you set boundaries with courage? How do you bless and release with ease? How do you practice getting in the driver's seat of owning what you want and saying it out loud? Look, this is the courageous work that I've seen again and again leads to people finding love online and off. And if you want more of this, follow right here.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
Car insurance. You're telling me that if I don't have that and pay that to some big corporation, that I'm going to get my license suspended for no other reason than the fact that I haven't been paying that to them? And if my license is suspended and you pull me over, you can literally arrest me and take me to jail? So what it really means that if I don't have car insurance, I'm going to jail eventually? That's extortion. It's like when the mafia was like, hey, we're going to protect your store. Okay? And you don't have a choice. And you're going to pay us for protecting your store. Okay? No, this isn't, I'm not robbing you. You're going to pay me for protection. And the store owner's like, well, I don't want to die. So, sure. Sure. Same thing with insurance companies. You're going to pay us for protection. But I don't want to. You're going to go to jail. Well, I guess I'll pay it. That's literally what's going on.